I see a lot of people relapsing on 7-0H recently, getting off for 2 weeks, a month, 6 weeks, 6 months, and going back to it. And that's okay. Please don't shame yourself. We want nothing like shame going on here. But let me explain a little bit to you about habits and addiction and how they go hand in hand. Yes, I know I look crazy because I just chased my dog who was chasing a deer in my yard. But let's get on with it. So addiction is the process that's taking place in your brain when you're repeating the action of ingesting a substance that gives you dopamine hits, gives you pleasure. A habit is what goes along with it. We are creating a habit when we are going to the vape shop, purchasing 7-0H, and knowing we're going to get a reward by ingesting it. Habits, whether they're good or bad, follow a 3-part loop. You have the cue or the trigger, as we like to call it. This can be the time of the day, an emotion, a stress, a feeling, a person, anything that triggers you to think about this habit. Then you have the behavior. That's the action that you actually do when you have the cue. So this could be driving to the liquor store, driving to the vape shop, driving to the plug's house, messaging the plug. Get it? It's an action. Finally, there's a reward. And this is the relief. This is the pleasure, the comfort you get from doing the action. So let's say you drive to the vape shop, you then purchase the 7-0H. And for some people, that's the relief right there. For some people, it's going to the store and spending money. And the actual relief is the transaction, believe it or not. For some people, it is getting on their betting app and placing a bet. It's not even just winning the bet. It's placing the bet, gives them pleasure. These 3 things continue the habit loop. This is why they say people, places, and things. There's absolutely no reason if you are trying to avoid a substance like 7-0H that you should be going to a smoke shop. You should be going to a store that carries it. If you are trying to avoid liquor, you should not be even driving by a liquor store. Try to avoid anything that triggers you, anything that gives you the cue to use. Try to avoid people, emotions. I know it gets hard, but putting ourselves in situations that trigger that cue. They say it takes 21 to 28 days to break a habit. So if your habit every day is completing this action of going to the vape shop, you need to get as far away from that as you possibly can. And if you're wondering why, it's because when your brain has that cue, has that trigger, the process of obsession starts. So literally going in a place you're not supposed to be, having an uncomfortable emotion, being around a person you know is holding right there in their pocket, it starts the obsessive loop up here. And then we just start dwelling on it and dwelling on it and dwelling on it. And we might even talk ourselves into believing we're having withdrawal when we're not. We might have physical uncomfortability because of the cue, because of the trigger, because our brain is hardwired that the thing that comes next is the action, and then the reward. And before you jump my bones and say, I shouldn't have to stay away from this forever, I should be able to go in these places, go around these people. Yes, when you get stronger, sure, for sure. Are you able to put yourself in situations that could be compromising? Yeah. But to break the habit, we need to be very careful. If we're sitting at home in self-pity, not making any new, healthy habits, not making any new friends, not getting outside of ourselves, our brain is stuck back there. So you're telling yourself you want to stop, you want to do something different, but you're not changing all the things you need to change to have a new, healthy, completely brand new lifestyle. Is this helpful? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Does it make sense up here? If so, let me know down in the comments. Let's talk about it.